What is up, guys? It's Bane here, bringing you guys a gameplay commentary on the map Yemen. And today I use the SCAR attachments, adjustable stock, and fast mag. I drop a double nuclear, and I hope you guys will really enjoy this gameplay in the background. Today it's mostly Call of Duty related topics slash Xbox, so mostly gaming topics today that I'm going to be talking about. A bit more about the Xbox One that we have learned since my last video, and a bit about the recent patch that everyone that put their Call of Duty Black Ops 2 in their disc tray had to download. And first of all, when you did that patch, after the patch you got to vote for a camo, and there was 4 camos to choose from. There was Comic Book, Platin, Dragon, and Cyborg, and the top 2 camos are going to be implemented into the game, which I find are really cool. I voted for Cyborg. The Cyborg is a amazing camo. It like glows in the dark, and I really hope that one wins. I think that would be something that would change it up, like a new original camo. I think some of the other ones look like some of the other camos, which why I did not vote for them. So I hope Cyborg wins, and I kind of hope Dragon is the second next best. That's just what I hope. The camos all look really cool, but if it was Dragon and Cyborg, I would buy them both for sure. That would be absolutely amazing. And in that patch, there was a few major things that happened, and the Cap 40 and the B23R were both patched, which means made them worse. And, you know, in the competitive scene, they complained a lot about these 2 weapons. So if you were ever a part of the competitive scene, MLG or anything up to that standard, you know, you probably heard a lot of complaints about the Cap 40 and the B23R because they were seen as they could outgun basically any primary from close range. And so David Vonderhaar has indeed patched them. And if you're a public player, if you're a pub stomper, chances are you were not really affected by this too much, because not a lot of people in the public scene really care about this topic. But it does make a difference if you're playing a competitive match, such as even in a public match, if you're against a good team and some guy's just melting you with a Cap 40. It's really annoying. It truly is. Or with like a B23R, it's just annoying. And actually, just to clarify this, they only patched the one Cap 40 and the one B23R, not like a Kimbo or anything like that. So if you have a single Cap 40 or a single B23R, that's what was patched. And I dropped my first nuclear right about here. I believe it's this kid. It was that kid. And now I'm going to go for the second one. I'm actually going to jump off the cliff. And so, a bit about the Xbox One that we have learned since my last video. Now, one very interesting topic is that there's going to be not only internet being put into the Xbox One, but there is going to be Skype put into the internet one. So Skype, there's going to be an interesting feature that it's going to be complicated, but it's going to be really cool. So let's just say you're in a a group circle with like 5 guys. You're like talking to 5 guys, and somebody's playing, and you guys are all playing single player or something. And one guy is stuck on a campaign mission in Call of Duty Ghost, let's just say. Now, if some other guy in that circle of friends has already completed that mission and knows how to, you can actually, through Skype, take over that guy's position in the campaign, finish it for him, and then he can continue. So I find this is an extremely cool feature. This is definitely next gen at its finest. So just to explain in simpler terms, if you're on Skype with a friend and you get stuck on a single player mission, that friend can actually take over from his Xbox, finish it for you, and then you can continue. Now this is going to be the same case for any single player game. I'm not necessarily a huge single player fan, but I do like to play campaigns. I do like to play those kind of single player games. They are fun still, you know. They're very fun games, and I think this is going to be extremely interesting, you know. I don't know how like privacy and security is going to work. And what if your friend just backstabs you and take your profile? Like, I don't know how it's going to work in that case. I think that could be an issue because I don't know how they'd find a way around it. It seems like I have no clue how this is even possible, to be honest, how they can just take over your campaign like that. And actually, something I didn't actually tell you guys is they can watch you as you do the rest of the campaign, or as you do the rest of the mission, and they can stop you at any time, which is an extremely cool feature. I just don't know how security and privacy are going to work. Maybe it's just because you have to have like your best friends or something on the end. Maybe there's going to be somebody making a major profit, being like, yo, I'll play this mission for anybody if they give me like 20 bucks. I imagine there'll be lots of those people going around. And I think single player missions or single player campaigns are going to be a lot easier because of this. Now, there was a used games rumor before, and before, you know, everyone's thinking that used games will not work. There is a way that used games will work. You can play games on friends' Xboxes. They have clarified that. And what this makes me to believe is that, you know, games will be like downloaded onto your profile. That's kind of what I'm getting at, because they clarified that you actually have to sign into your profile on your friend's Xbox, and the game will be there to play. And then if you then you take your profile off the Xbox because you want to take it to your own, the game will disappear. So to me, this just means the games will actually be on your profile, which is very interesting. You know, maybe you can license transfer really easily. I just don't know how that's all going to work, but I found that was a very interesting topic. Used games will work. They have clarified that EB Games and GameStop will not go out of business just because of used games, and we'll have to see how that all plays out. Now, another thing is headsets. And for all of the people that have a Astro, Trident, you know, Razer, Turtle Beaches, any of those headsets will not directly work on the Xbox One. You actually have to purchase a adapter, which I find is a bit unfortunate, because, you know, people that have like $50 Turtle Beaches now have to pay $40 for an adapter. I think it's kind of unfair for people that have already spent big money on headsets that will not work on the new Xbox One unless they buy an adapter. Which, I don't know, it's kind of unfortunate, I think. I think they could have found a way around this. I'm pretty sure they could have made headsets work, but I think they want everyone to use like their Kinect headsets. I think that's what they're doing. Maybe Astro will have to make like Kinect Astros or something. I don't even know. We'll have to see how it all plays out. But, you know, headsets will not directly work on the Xbox One. You actually are going to have to buy an adapter. So, I'm actually going to cut this gameplay slightly shorter than usual just so it will upload a bit faster. I'm coming to my double nuclear right about here, guys. And if you guys enjoyed this commentary or this gameplay, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm going to be bringing you guys the best content that I can bring you. I'm going to try and post every 2 days. Eventually, going to be posting every 1 day. And guys, peace out.